discretion is advised on this one, as it does talk about adult subjects. Let's talk about it, let's talk about it, let's talk about it. I'm making my coffee though. Okay. I don't even know if we've used this. Have we used this? Haven't even used this. Haven't used it, and I have another one in here. March. Thank you, Cosmo. But yeah, so I'm waiting for my coffee to make. Have you guys seen the new video yet? Like the new live that Into the Weeds podcast? Hi, Alicia. Here's the thing. I don't jump on Gypsy Rose Blanchard stuff anymore. I'm not the... Like, I'll go in... Like, last night I almost went into their live because I was on YouTube, but I was doing research for my podcast. So, I was like... I just... It just doesn't, like, interest me like it used to. I get that it does other people, though. Thank you for the heart. So we're gonna watch it here. Well, we're not gonna watch it. What we're gonna do is, you guys will hear it. If you guys want to go onto Into the Weeds, this is kind of how I give them views, because this is their hard work. So if you guys want to go Into the Weeds podcast and follow along on your own, you definitely can. But if you guys don't want to, you guys can listen to it here. There's going to be commentary and stuff, and watch it later if you haven't already seen it, because I know a lot of people are... I've been painting and stealing people's gifts off. I finally did. So I'm a procrastinator, guys. You guys should already know this about me, that I procrastinate a whole lot. And so I finally started Christmas shop. Well, I had already bought a few things, but I like officially started Christmas shopping this morning. So this week, when we get paid this week, we have to go Christmas shopping for the boys, but we have like Secret Santa stuff going on at different families, and, you know, just presents and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot, especially with a teenage boy, let me tell you. Anyways, like I said, I don't jump on the Gypsy Rose Blanchard stuff. It's all going to come out. Everybody's going to be talking about the same thing. The only reason I do it is because a lot of people have found me through there. If it were really up to me, I'd probably stop talking about Gypsy, but I like giving my followers exactly what, you know, what they like, because I never noticed that. Wow. Did you guys ever notice this? Sorry, I got distracted. So Lysol, because I buy Lysol, it has like a little strip right here, and it's perforated. You can remove it, and the bottle doesn't say Lysol anymore. It's just a bottle, so you can reuse it. Did you guys, is that what that's for? Like, am I tripping? I have no idea, but hey. Okay, let me get my coffee, because it's made enough. Calm down. Damn shit. Oh, duh, of course it's still on the bottom. My thing didn't stop in time. There. I did too, but I was like, what the hell is that? But most likely it's just to tear it off so you can put something else in it and label it, you know. It's full. Let's talk about too. But there are more. Oh yeah. Yeah, and the thing is that, like, I hope people realize that, like, working, I've started noticing more people, like, more creators start to cover, like, other subjects, you know, which is really cool because I want to see the Gypsy content creators succeed. But there comes a time in your content where people are only going to go to you for Gypsy stuff. That was one thing I did not want to happen to me. I was determined, like, if I had already, no matter what it was, if I had ever went viral for one specific thing, I would immediately, not necessarily pivot, but show people what my other content is, because I can't. Not have to fight for something so simple for them to get the PD. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so I hope that all the Gypsy creators, the ones that don't talk to her, because like I said, there are a lot of Gypsy creators that do talk to her because that's part of her whole thing. It's part of the con. It's part of saying, hey, let's make money together. That's exactly what was said. Like, hey, let's make money together, you know? So it's kind of you kind of see them. You can see the difference between people that are just really just getting, like, the newer people, the new wave of people that had came, not this like brand new wave of people, but the ones that came before that. You can tell that they're starting to already get tired of it, and they're going to start talking about other subjects, or they're going to start pivoting into other subjects. Which, again, I hope that a lot of them do, because they're really good creators to be talking about such a trash of a person all the time. And if they talk to her, that's a whole different story. Thank you for the follow. I would never talk to her. I like Mia too much, and I don't like any of them at all. But there's people that think like that, and I hope people realize that that's like a thing that happens in social media. Is like, you want to make money, let's talk, you know, I'll give you exclusive things, you can break things and all this other stuff. And they're not thinking about the facts. All they're thinking about is the money that sits behind it. That's it. I like that hazelnut one. But I was using what's it called? Hey, get out of there. I was using Starbucks, so I was being a little bougie earlier. I'd rather, mind you, I would never bring a Ouija board in my house to talk to Dee Dee. I know, right? I'd rather talk to somebody beyond the grave for her cute fashion. So you like her content that she puts out. That's what you like, is her content. Don't get me wrong, she's a beautiful girl. I won't ever deny that. She's a beautiful, beautiful girl. But let me tell you, sometimes beauty does not help you when you were raised by somebody like Christy Blanchard. Let me just tell you that. Hey, Toxic Barbie, what is up? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be listening to Into the Weeds podcast over on YouTube. These are videos that came out with a Freedom of Information Act. Those of you guys that do not know what a Freedom of Information Act is, it's basically where most crimes that are closed, solved, no longer under investigation, you can obtain all the evidence that would have been in trials and things like that. Now, there are stipulations as far as minors and state by state, but all of this was obtained legally by Into the Weeds podcast. Thank you for the hi, Bear E. I appreciate it. Nor my style, of course, but I can appreciate other... Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I have not heard yesterday's live yet, so this will be the first listen for me. Okay, cool. Keep in mind, Toxic Barbie, that I... And actually, you know what? I'm going to put a sticker up here just to show you guys what we're talking about. Keep in mind that I'm not going to really be, like... I'm not going to really be going through it all because I don't really do the small talks and stuff like that. So if you want to go back and watch it, definitely do so. Let me see. I don't think I have any like new Gypsy pictures here. We'll just leave it. And I'll put a note. We'll just put a sticker just telling you guys. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Okay. This is just like a little reminder. Have you listened yet, or is this is my first time watching it. So this is my first time. I haven't, like I said, I don't jump on Gypsy Rose Blanchard stuff anymore. I really don't. It doesn't interest me in that way anymore. I still like to give my 2 cents because they've given me their 2 cents, Gypsy and Ken. So yeah. Good morning. You think Nick will expose her? What do you mean? Do you if you're asking if I think Nick will talk now? No. Yes, TikTok. If you guys hear anything that could be like community guideline or anything like that, TikTok shop has the amazing deals, okay? If anything, you just gotta watch it. Okay, no spoilers, please. Why? Because he's living his life. He's moved on, in my opinion. He doesn't want anything to do with any of this. That's part of the reason. So you have to remember that this took place in 2013 or 2000. I think it was 16 or 17 that the interviews that he was doing over the phone. So his demeanor has changed. This is not the same. Yeah, it won't change anything for him. It's the same. Everything's the same. I think if he speaks, there's more that Gypsy can like still manipulate. So yeah, that's just what I believe. I know there's a lot of people that believe differently. I know there's a lot of people that think that they can get him out, but I'm here to tell you that if you're following somebody that thinks that they can get Nick out of jail, or he has any chance of doing that anymore, then I'm sorry to tell you, but they're using you for clout and or money, depending on what they're asking for. Molly, stop! Oh my god. Okay. Yes, so the Into the Weeds podcast, all this stuff that's come out are from, so the things of Gypsy, like the videos of Gypsy are before the crime took place. The interviews that were done when he was in jail, those were done like shortly after, like before his trial. He thought that this was going to be a documentary that was going to help him with his trial. So none of the interviews or anything are new, like the phone calls with Nick. Those are all shortly after the murder, where he was going to go on trial. Yes, exactly, Vicky. And he was thinking, oh, you didn't know that? Oh yeah, Carrie, these are old. So the FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, let me just briefly go over it one more time. Freedom of Information Act is basically where once a case is closed and there's no, like say, like for instance, Nick, he exhausted all of his stuff. He even went as far as doing habeas corpus. You see the same thing with the Menendez brothers. All of that file information is now available to the public due to the Freedom of Information Act. Again, depending on states and or minors, there's different rules and stipulations. So this was all the stuff that would have been in Gypsy's trial and would have been in Nick's trial, but Nick's trial, they took all of that out. In replacement, Gypsy agreed to testify, not against him, but testify for him. You know what, you get what I'm saying? Exactly. Continued pattern of behavior, for sure. Yes, that's exactly what it is. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I know it's really confusing sometimes because you're like, oh my God, this seems like this. Now, let me ask you this, Carrie, since you thought that this was newer, did you think that the Gypsy stuff was newer too? Like, do you think that that was her, like, still talking to Nick? Because that's evident. Like, if people are thinking that that's Gypsy now, that shows you that she hasn't changed at all. Let me get Cosmo. Hold on, guys. Cosmo, come on. You're crazy. You little crazy. You little crazy. Let me just put Molly outside because she just, I know you want your space. Go get your space. Go get your space. She just wants her space. So yeah. All right. Thank you guys for the roses. I appreciate it. Thank you, Heather, for the heart. All right. So we're going to start watching this. Let me double check with Into the Weeds podcast here and see if they had it dropped. I think they hadn't. No. So yesterday we did watch, on yesterday's live, we watched a couple more videos that were really short. And then we watched like a Nicholas Goderon video, and then the Dee Dee Blanchard, Gypsy and Dee Dee Blanchard go to Cape Cod. That one is, it shows you kind of like the dynamic between Gypsy and Dee Dee. Zuli, thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. So I highly recommend you guys go watch that. I am going to be making videos. I was thinking of doing a YouTube like reaction video, so I might do that. It just depends on how much time I have. Yesterday I had to clean, so it was kind of cray. And also keep in mind that I do fast forward through this, guys, so I don't really listen to the small talk too much.
Video. But she's Amber. Sorry. I'm Amber.
Around here, so I just want to make sure that we're introducing.
I'm sorry, guys. I have been like in go mode for days. So yes.
She's Amber.
Yes.
I'm Laura. And this is Oates, and then we have some lovely guests.
Yes.
You guys want to introduce yourselves, starting from the top, and then left to right.
I'm 1980 Millennial Commentates. Good to see y'all.
Nancy Simpson with the toll pipe.
Oates. Yeah, I know the dog's name.
I
So
could've
cute.
done that in a better way. I don't know how to introduce her. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We have a lot of interesting videos to go over.
Okay, so guys, actually, if something happens to this stream, just so you guys know, this will be available on Military Broadcast Radio. But we have a veteran who is doing a show right now there, and then one that will be doing one, I believe, at 8 o'clock. So at 10 o'clock.
Oh, Laura. Yeah, I love her. She's an awesome person too. She comes with the vibes. She comes with the vibes.
Live at 10.
And to anybody who doesn't know, in our last live stream, we actually got taken down. We got a false report for child endangerment.
Yeah.
There were no minors. There was nobody under the
False
age of 21.
report for child. Let me get my notebook here, guys.
21,
Hold on.
Video.
21, 22 in most of those videos. I've seen a lot of people asking that question, so I'm glad we clarified that at the beginning.
Yeah, and so Military Broadcast Radio can be found on any platform you find podcasts. And so if I stream anything or load anything to Military Broadcast Radio, it will be available on their platforms wherever you find them.
Yeah, and if for whatever reason they can get Military Broadcast Radio's stuff temporarily taken down, they can't get it taken off of Roku, so it'll be somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So, don't worry. So they've got our backs, and thank you all for being
I told
here.
you guys,
Let's
there's
get into this video.
they're
I
behind
found it, and I was
reputable
like,
people,
wow, I
so
think we just need to start with this one. And there's a lot more explosive ones in this. but this one just caught my eye. So here we go.
Love, I'm making you this video in response to your video, and so there was
It wasn't. They were
people
listening
that you
to
wouldn't
audio, and none of the videos in that
so
were
I'm gonna try and remember
minor
them
endangerments
as best
at all.
as I can. So here I go. For your first video, I want you to know that whenever, sorry, I have to catch my breath. For
She always has
the first
has
video,
to catch her breath all the time.
what
That's
I
so
told
weird,
you
right?
On Friday, I had just had a very depressing and
Oh, this is the conversation she had with her mom,
emotionally
huh?
draining talk with my mother, and basically I've just been giving her these, hypothetical, not real scenarios of me dating, and it all stemmed from something I told her. I said that I was capable of being in a relationship, and then I had to backtrack and tell her that what I meant to say was I'm capable of telling her if I like somebody, instead of hiding it or lying to her about it like I used to. And so whenever I like someone, I'll be honest with her and just tell her. Now, of course, I'm still under that 21-year age ban from dating. And but then she said that it doesn't matter if I'm 18 or if I'm 50, if I'm not mature enough to handle, quote unquote, handle the emotional and mental games that guys tend to play. If I'm mature enough, then yeah, I can have a boyfriend, or that's my choice.
That's weird
she
though,
said.
right?
And
So-
I'm like,
So I feel like that's kind of and for some reason I feel like she's lying because she's smacking her lips a lot, and it's really weird to say, okay, well, it doesn't matter if you're 18 or 50, if you're not mature enough to have a relationship, you're not, which is very true, honestly. But was that Dee Dee, you don't have context. Context is everything for things like that. Thank you, Carrie, for the feather tiara. I appreciate it. The context of that conversation was not given. Was she saying, hey, I like someone, or was Dee Dee just providing her advice? Giving her advice. You know what I mean? She's contexting it as, oh, you're not going to get a boyfriend because you're not mature enough, and I'm making that decision. But was the context not that? Was the context, yes, giving her advice for her to have a successful relationship in future? You know what I mean? Possibly. I mean, it's a possibility.
want a boyfriend now. I mean, there's nobody I
Thank you
like
for the
here in
heart,
town,
Amy.
and if there was somebody I'd like, I am capable of telling you I like this person, but there's nobody around.
The internet was
so
very
I
different.
don't need a boyfriend right now. And so
It sounds
that
to
was a
me
big
that
fight
she
lasted,
wanted
like,
her to
4
meet
days
somebody.
between us. And I
She
just
wanted
had
her to
talk
meet somebody that was in person.
into
That's what that
forgiving
sounded
and
like to me.
letting her know that
Thank you for the roses.
no,
Good
I'm gonna
morning.
listen to her, her rule, and and things got better after I
And
said
see,
that.
she's pursuing it as she's
And I was just trying
she's
to let you know that
pushing it as a
she,
rule.
as much as I wanted her to maybe help us out with things like a living situation in the future, I don't think she will. And that was kind of depressing for me, because realizing that we have to do all this on our own, and you and I both don't make much money, and the money that I'm getting right now for us for your trip,
Do you mean
that
her
is
friend?
based on allowance.
That was
is
her friend
based on,
Aaliyah.
checking under the couch for change. and I know you don't make much on your check. And
It seems to
so,
be like about money.
what I want to do
Are
is
we
save
pivoting
enough
into
so
money?
we could at least
So
have a
that's the
nest
whole
egg.
thing. That's the whole thing too, is like, okay, my mom says I can't do this. So that means she's not going to help us with our relationship. So that means we're not going to have money and she's not going to help us. So now I'm worried about, the only thing I'm worried about is money. Because you're planning a whole ass life already before you actually even know and you're with this man. Hello. Thank you for the roses, Carrie. I appreciate it.
Something we can fall back on. Like, we need a car. We need a house. We need money. And money doesn't grow on trees.
Seems like it's the same.
Technically, maybe it does. It's cotton, but anyway.
See, it's like the
we
same.
don't have a lot.
Same
And
shit
we
when
need
she
to
got out of
start
prison, right?
Saving now. If we're gonna have to do this alone without anyone's help, we're gonna need
None.
money.
Not one. Not
And,
cotton.
but I know that if we work together, we can get that money. And as long as we work as a team, we can make it. And I'm hopeful that we can make it. We have the love.
Thank you for the
but
follow.
we
I
just
appreciate
need
it.
that,
Be sure y'all are tapping that screen. Share the live.
stability.
Appreciate y'all.
I'm moving on to basically why I said what I said.
Thank you for the
I said what I
follow.
said because I was depressed. I didn't mean it. I was feeling. I've always felt like you
Money's
deserve
made of
so
cotton,
much
I guess.
better because you're so amazing, and I'm blessed to have you. I really, really am.
Do you notice that
There are
she's
these times that
is
I feel
it
like
now?
I am not worthy of you. And
Now it
I know
looks
how
like
to
she's in
explain to you
her
these
bed, their
feelings
bedroom.
of
Is that where
me
she's
feeling
at, or are
not
they
worthy.
still out of town?
You treat me wonderful, and
Oh wow, this gives
it's not you.
reminiscent vibes of the time when she was on her bed crying about Ken.
Something's wrong with me.
Reminiscent vibes. It's Dee Dee's bed? Yeah, that's what I figured.
Because something's broken inside of me. And I don't know how to unbreak it.
Something's broken and she needs it unbroken.
I think it's just. There's so many things I think about.
The mental
Thinking about
illness.
you and me.
Yeah, it was about the same as the last one.
I've had moments where I feel I'm not worthy, even though you treat me like queen, and
It's
I'm
broken,
grateful
alright.
and
It's broken.
thankful.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and
And
look at the
blessed
crime scene
and
photos.
happy.
It looks familiar though.
But there are things like I think about, like, okay, at our wedding, I won't be able to dance with you. I can't walk.
So I know the
the
live. I can't walk. She's saying I can't walk, so I can't dance. That's weird. Anyways, was she planning on just staying with her mom? And that's weird. This is like manipulative. This is probably what's starting like, you need to kill my mom. Anyways, so to Mountain Girl. So yes, this is long live, but I'm watching the videos. I'm gonna skip over a lot of the small talk. So that's kind of how I watch these videos, because I can't do too much small talk. I do like to see some perspectives, but I won't be live this whole time with this live. Thank you, Zuli, for the fest gear. I appreciate it. So just an
You're like
FYI.
another woman, you could. You could have that. Not with me. And it breaks my heart that I'm broken and I can't walk and that I'm sick and I have all these medical problems, and I wish that I didn't have them because it would make life a lot easier. I mean, if I could drive a car, I could come and see you, even though with the situation being what it is,
I know,
almost
right? The
19 and have
manipulation is real.
almost zero independence. I mean, the independence I have is nothing more than a few chores. But I can't go to the grocery store on my own. I can't freaking cook. I don't know how to be the wife you need. I don't know how to be the woman that you need. And I know you say teamwork. But I'm supposed to know all of this in a few years. And I'm just scared that I won't be able, that I can't do it.
Still can't cook. Yeah. She says she's broken and with medical problems.
Important. And there are
It
times
also
I feel
reminds me
right.
of how she was like,
The
I'm
thing
so
you're
in
good
love with
for
you, with Ken.
just-
It reminds me of
just
that
sit
video
here.
too. You know, the Ken one? Where she's like sitting on their bed. Or his bed.
And
Because she
so I
wasn't living
push
with
you
him at
away
the time
I
because she
think
got
you
off
deserve
parole
better.
because
I
she killed
know
her
you
mom.
deserve better, and I know another woman can give you what I can't. She can give you. She can't give you more love.
Lots of sniffling.
She can't
And
do
lots
that.
of lip smacking. We know what happens when that
She
happens,
could be
right?
more grown up. She could be more mature. And
Oh,
then
thank
if
you
I
so
had a
much. I
dime for every
appreciate
time
it.
Someone said that I was immature. I'd be rich. I know I'm immature. But that doesn't mean that I can't learn.
That video was very
takes
eye-opening, honey
time.
bunny.
So I'm sorry for pushing you away.
For
yes,
sure.
you're right. Women do that because they want their man to be closer or whatever. I did that because I wanted you closer.
Of course.
And the fact that we can't
For sure.
be physically
sure.
together is painful sometimes. And I miss you, and all I would need is a simple hug or to be held by you. That's it. I don't want you to go anywhere, so I don't want you to leave me. I want you to stay. I need you. So I won't say that again. I won't try and give away something that I want, something that I need. I need you, and I need you to stay.
But you have to kill my mom.
When we met online, I'm happy that we did. I'm happy that we found each other because I was looking for you and you were looking for me. And we found each other. That's all that matters, is that we found each other. And
You
I
need
explained
help,
to you
Jip.
that
For
even
real.
though you treat me like a queen, and I bring up other women, you sing other women, or trying to be selfless and sacrifice my happiness just so you could be happy.
Somebody just said she
in a
is in
different
Dee Dee's
way,
bed.
or with
Let me
someone
see.
that could do more than I can. I'm sorry for that. That's just my insecurities. That's me wanting your happiness above my own. And if you want to punish me and teach me a lesson by giving me the silent treatment, I understand. If you're going to react different ways.
Yeah,
and
that was Dee Dee's
be
bed.
unpredictable in how
It
you react
was.
when I do things like that. I get it.
Always
I don't
has an
blame you for
excuse. Hi, Chrissy.
But just know that please don't ignore me, because that might make me freak out.
That might make me freak out.
But always know that
Wow.
I love and adore you. And I don't
Nah,
want
he
you
has
to
his
leave
eyes
me.
shielded.
I
He
need you too much.
so he don't watch any of this. He didn't read her book. He's admitted he
will try
doesn't
and not
listen
hurt
to
you
any of
anymore.
this.
Believe-
So
want to.
he's just sitting there
There are
blinded,
some
just
things
blind.
I don't even realize would hurt you. Like, I didn't think it would have hurt you. What I said, I thought you would have just brushed it off. Because I was just saying what I was feeling. I need to stop that. Because I hate it when I hurt you. I hate it when I hurt us. I don't want to do that anymore. And so I'll stop. I want us to get off this up and down roller coaster, but I want to stay on at the same time.
It's crazy when people tell me, when
while.
people are like, oh,
And
I would have did the same
by
thing
that,
if
I
my
just
mom
mean
treated me
I
like
just
that.
wanna
Like, you would
some
murder
constant good
someone?
times. I'm not saying that I'm on this ride just for the good times. I'm on it for thick
Nah,
and
she
thin.
likes true crime.
But I just want us to have a lot more happy than sad times, if you get what I'm saying. I know I have some growing up to do, and I'm going to try and evolve this year. Evolve mind, body, and spirit. And I'm hopeful. And
If
I
don't
am
know this
happy
was
with
to
you, and I
I
want
would
to
have
stay with
thought
you.
it was to Ken. I
I'm
know, right?
always sad with you. If I'm emotional, it's just because I adore you so much, and that's who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I have all my heart and soul into this relationship, and it's not only a relationship.
Not one
anymore,
bit.
it's
Has
a
not
marriage.
changed even an
We said our
iota.
vows to each other. It might not mean anything to anybody else.
Other than her
but
nose.
it means something
That's the
to
only
us.
thing that's
You know,
changed.
I have my ring. It's not my wedding ring. It's
Nah.
the love not ring. But
Ryan
still
don't
matters
give
to
two
me.
shits. He's still blaming Nick
And
too.
I
So
honor my vows. and
they're
I'm
just
true to
all
them,
just
and I'm true
really
to you.
weirdos.
So I'm sorry for being pig-headed or stubborn or stupid or
Yeah, but
immature
so
sometimes.
let's just put it
I'll
this
grow
way.
up. I'll become
We don't
that
know
woman
if she
that
was
you
ever
dream
essayed.
about. You've always been
Those
the
were
guy that
always
I've dreamed
those were
about.
all stories told by
since
her and her
forever.
stepmommy and her daddy.
I'm truly happy
So.
with you. I love and adore you. I hope you have a good
She was
rest
just
of your
born
life.
like that.
I love and adore you.
in my
You're
opinion.
amazing,
Not saying she
amazing,
wasn't
my
essayed or
even
anything
happy,
like that,
perfect
but
soulmate thing.
just saying.
Or my kissy bear. Charming. So, oh, I have a little spot on my nose. Looks like I should put some makeup. Anyway, never mind. Just the lighting. Blech, cover that up.
It's
Anyway,
weird that she
happy,
cares so
so
much about how she
Be
looks.
happy about that.
Thank you for the sparklers, Carrie. I
And
appreciate
happy.
it.
Have a good night, my darling King Charming.
Nope.
And never mind the bloopers.
Nope,
on
but he
this
sent
one.
$2,500 to her when she was like 8. So they're good. They're good.
Okay, guys.
Oh wow. Okay, so when I was going through videos, I was like, you know, that's got a lot of gold in it.
Yeah, but you also have to remember
Yeah, I was
Claude
just about to look for it.
did that whole
So just
documentary
exit out of
because
that.
they were going to
To the
give
chat, that she
them
was in
money.
Kiki's bed there.
So the date modified says 4/8/2014 at 2:49 p.m.
Now we want to make it very clear that we have some videos on here that say date modified, and it's like the year, or it was like a couple
Yep.
months after Dee Dee had died.
Yeah, and then we have some that are like from
Hello.
last month. So when they were actually
Yeah.
downloading everything to.
because they live in a impoverished
So,
area.
I don't know for
There's
sure,
not very many
but
ways to make
14,
money
she
out
would've been
there.
23. I'm sorry, Lord.
No, that's all I was gonna say. But yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Well, that's been out for a long time. So
and
if you're
as you
rooting for
noted,
her the whole time, that she's been
texted
saying
us,
that the whole time.
You noted something very special.
Like that's been mentioned many times, and
She
she's
said she was
denied
18.
it, but it's
Yeah.
obvious she wasn't because it was
Oh,
also
I'm
in
sorry,
text
millennial. Sorry,
messages
I'm
before
bad.
that.
Yeah, she did.
Indeed.
And I think, I can't remember who released it. Was it NPG?
No, she doesn't have a criminal record. There's no the mugshot that goes around of Dee Dee is fake.
For the Christian dating for free, and they showed that she claimed she was 18 when she signed up.
Gypsy
Yeah, and
told
I
you
have
there's
those
Facebook
records.
messages.
Yeah, and we know she actually. knew her
She's
real
actually the
age,
first
so
one that brought
when
up
she was
doing that.
sneaking
So how
around
can you
behind
break up
Dave's
with
back,
somebody
she
that
was
brings it
choosing
up when
to
you're not?
pretend
That's not
she
the
was
person that
18
brought it
when
up.
She was, 22, 23.
Hi,
depending on the
Kathy.
month,
I'm curious too.
A lot is out
if she
there.
said
Also,
this
her
before or
prison
after she was
emails
dancing
are
about
out there
it.
on
She's
how she
fine
was
that
conning
she won't be
men,
able to
things
dance
like
at their
that.
wedding, but clearly she's sending him videos of her dancing.
So the date modified.
I
on
can't
the
ask her
dancing
anything. She
video
blocked me
is
a long time ago. I have my past with
6/5/2014
Gypsy, so
at 11:59.
for those of you guys that are new in here that
2
don't
months
know,
after this one is the modified.
I'm gonna roast some marshmallows. So
Is that reminded me so much of the crying apology to Ryan. It was eerie how the same phrases and facial expressions and like.
Yeah, and they didn't get
Yes.
anything from
Also,
a lot.
I
The
wanna
cops
point out,
didn't
she
really get
said
much
that
from
Dee Dee
Facebook.
said
I know there
that
was
she
some
probably
stuff, but
wasn't
not a lot.
mature enough to handle a relationship, and so she wanted to have her wait till she was 21. I don't think that's far fetched, considering
Oh, she wanted her
sincerely
to
think
wait
that
till she was 21.
It's looking more and more like Dee Dee leaned more that way, but at the same time, she's making these videos and stuff, and we know that Dee Dee, like, supposedly smashed a laptop after finding
Oh,
out
you're
some
welcome.
information.
I'm not a
So,
butane.
What
Aw.
did Dee Dee really know? I don't know, but it's very interesting to see
Well,
her
can
very boldly making videos in that house.
Well, and can I say,
Thank
like,
you for the
as
follow.
a special needs mom, my child has found stuff on the internet that was inappropriate. I mean, I didn't smash his stuff,
Yeah.
but maybe she didn't know what to do. That still doesn't mean that she's mature enough to handle that. You know what I'm saying? That's my thought on it. And I guess, like, I come from having a disabled child and understanding those concerns of, you know, what is out there and how people will treat them, and them not grasping this is okay or this isn't okay in a relationship.
When she said, I'm not going to be able to drive a car or go grocery shopping, did she truly believe that? Like, did her mom found that into her brain that she thought she really couldn't do those things?
Yeah, but again, if she was acting like she was disabled or slower, she'd be like, I don't know what that was. You know what I mean? But I understand that. That's where her story came from. The story of her smashing it. Also from the act, the fictional show.
I can't walk and I'm so sick and I have all these medical issues. So she was portraying to him as if she believed these things, which is weird. She didn't put anything for him a little bit later.
And I know at some point you're going to come across the video because we see it in the summation. She was saying she didn't know how they were going to get money, but later on she had that figured out. She was going to be turning tricks.
Yes.
But it was a fictional show.
They talked about it.
Which one?
Watched it.
Tracy Gypsy blocked me because I told her how it was. She wanted me to dock Ken's ex.
Okay, I thought.
And then she blocked me.
Something else that was missing.
All that stuff is on my YT. It's easier to find it over there.
The shirt came in.
Oh yeah, her shirt came in. So things are not always as they appear.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
I made a note also that when she was talking about, you know, we need money, we need a house, we need this and that, that kind of goes.
There you go. Thank you so much for the I'm ready's, Maya. I appreciate it.
I don't know where it was, if it was in one of the shows or
Maya.
something.
Maya?
But Christy was saying, well, she didn't understand money at all. She thought water was free. She didn't know about bills and stuff.
I've never seen
But
one.
she clearly understood very
Yeah,
well.
I've never seen anybody, if you were abused in that level, you'd kind of want
Seems way more
seclusion, right?
educated than,
Like, you wouldn't
sheltered,
want the spotlight.
um,
Thank you for the heart, mean chick. What's
She brought
up?
a little fact. She said,
This is what we're listening
Well,
to.
maybe it does since it's cotton, like, you know.
Which I feel like someone who's not. Oh, sorry.
You're fine. I was just gonna say she's not as ignorant.
Oh,
of
thank
what
you.
she
I love
was
you.
portraying in her situation to excuse her actions.
And,
Yeah,
oh
somebody who doesn't know anything about
no, it's not there no
or
more.
anything.
What do you
probably
mean it's
assume
not
it was
there
just
no
an ad
more?
paper. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
no,
there.
there's a lot of nuggets.
Do you guys see that right there?
I know everybody's going to be dissecting it, and I really am looking forward to seeing all of the perspectives and the cuts of, you know, just delving into each part of that video, because there was a lot in there.
Well,
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Small little thing I noticed. She has her nails painted and she mentions makeup, but she says later on, my mom never even let me paint my nails. Almost every video we've seen of her so far, she has nail polish on.
Yeah.
When did we say her mom would let her paint her nails? Because she also said they painted their nails together the night of the murder.
Murder, yeah.
She
Why
said
didn't it
that-
let me
I
pin
can't remember if it
that?
was one of her lives or what, but I remember that.
It's not letting me pin anything.
Talking about painting their nails the night of the murder.
Yeah.
Also, I can't remember if we mentioned this, like, actually, like, talking about it or if it was was just in chat, but I believe it was you, Millennial, that noticed that she was in Dee Dee's bed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's wild, isn't it? And then the phone was ringing several times in the background.
Okay.
So I thought that was interesting. It didn't even faze her.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if
yeah.
Okay,
a lot of
so
people were. I have a
done
lot of
little
people
bit
that are
sneaking
usually in
around
my
when I was a
comments
teenager and a
that are
small
like.
child. So
I've heard some
if
horrific
I was
things that
doing
people have
something
told
that I
me
knew
about
I
their
wasn't
childhoods,
supposed
and
to
I'm
do,
like,
and all of a sudden the phone rang.
wow.
I would have jumped and been like, oh my gosh, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking that way. It's just like, wow, it just did not faze her at all.
Yeah. Well, and I know.
Okay, so
I know
let's
that
go
some of
ahead
the
and
project
fast
people are
forward through
streaming
this.
live right now, and I'm sure.
We're having technical difficulties.
No,
They're
we're not.
difficult. No, the difficulties are just that I'm not.
Share screen. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
It's just
well,
not
I'm glad you're
technologically
here.
inept window, right?
I'm glad you have that
There we go. I
perspective.
thought
Not
the
glad you
audio
have that
thing was
perspective,
right,
but I'm happy you're here.
That's hilarious considering.
That's
we're
exactly
not
what she was
calling
doing,
each other
Alicia.
really.
Exactly.
Were they?
Remember?
I forgot all about that.
So just imagine, boom, clap, sound of my heart, the beat goes on. I love Charlie XCX, so it kind of changed my opinion. You see how she has the door wide open right there while she's doing that?
Yeah.
She's
Her
like
dress
in a
is
fancy
cute for, like, the
dress.
time. It's not something I feel like would be very current.
She did
but-
like an edit for their anniversary. If you guys want to see any of
and
this,
he's
go
not
to Into
talking
the
right
Weeds
now, by the way.
podcast
It's
over
still
on
Charlie
YT.
XCX playing.
And I'll upload these later.
Yep.
You know, so you can listen to them in their whole context.
Yeah. Again, sorry about it. Boom, clap, sound of my heart.
Yeah, misbehaving. I like that dress too. It was actually kind of cute.
Yeah, I was like, it was kind of cute. I mean, it wasn't like,
Cheers, y'all.
yeah. Anyway.
She probably stole it.
No kidding, honestly. Again, you're not missing anything. This is literally just music.
What is the date?
Did you happen to notice the date on this one? Oh, go ahead. You saw it.
I'll look at it whenever. I'm afraid that I'm gonna make it to where they can't see anything if I check the date.
No problem.
Sorry. But I know that like 2 videos after this, they have like a Valentine's Day 2014. So this is our anniversary video. I think it's their first anniversary. So if anyone knows when their
No, I
first
think
anniversary.
the first one was the one we played last.
Yasmina,
That
thank you
doesn't
for
mean
the
that she couldn't have
heart.
said different things. I feel like
Thank you
they
for the
are
roses.
sent multiple
So 2013.
I was never allowed to have a
Because
phone.
the videos that they play on here.
So
are from the
I
day
want you
before
guys to
the
remember, these aren't done on
not-
phones. This is a
no.
camera that they're doing
Okay.
videos on.
Okay.
I don't know why people keep saying that they're on phones.
So
They're not on
this is
phones. This
somewhere.
is a camera and
There we go.
computers they're
I'm
on.
unmuting it now. Sorry.
Phones
guys.
were available back then, but this would be way worse quality if it was a phone. And I think some of them you could tell it was a phone.
Happy anniversary, darling. This is our second anniversary, and
Number 2.
I'm really excited because this is probably a milestone in our relationship.
I'm really excited because you're gonna kill my mom soon.
Any of your other relationships have lasted this long. So once we get into 2 years and 1 day, that's a pretty big deal. Because then it would be your longest relationship. And I'm really happy because I feel so complete with you, and I feel like I'm walking on air. I feel this constant feeling of bliss all the time. And
Constant feeling of bliss.
It's funny because you had said that it's so easy to make me laugh.
Oh yeah, she's like, how do you
Yes,
use one
it
of these
is.
things?
I couldn't be happier. I'm the most luckiest, blessed woman in the world. Of course, it's going to be easy to make me smile. I think we've come such a long way from when we first started. When we first got together, it was this feeling of we belong together. I know I have this very strong feeling about you. I feel like you're the one. It was just like 2 souls meeting to make 1 soul, and it was just perfect. And that feeling never went away. It just got stronger and stronger, and through each and every month we learned something different about each other. And it's like it might be a roller coaster of sometimes we have downtimes, sometimes we're floating on air, sometimes we're just, you know, steady. But we've had less and less hard times and more blissful times, I find, even though there was a couple of occasions where we had some really, really hard times. But, you know, I think life goes
Damn it. Sorry, guys.
learning mistakes.
I like click on my video too many
We've
times.
gotten to a point where we have opened up completely to each other. Like me, I have no secrets, nothing hiding from you. You know everything about me. You know, inside, outside, you've seen me. Not all dressed up, you've seen me dressed up.
So I hear there's some new videos
You know, I just feel like
Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
if a man can
this
look
is probably going to happen all
to my soul and see me as I am, not my looks, not my voice, not my money or anything like this.
My money?
Me.
Her money?
You see that.
Excuse
and
me?
no one else has.
Her money?
And I think that's part of being a soulmate, is that you were able to look at me and see not just my potential, but you see me as me. And you see me as a part of you. And just like I see you as a part of me, I look in the mirror and I might see you there, standing right next to me, and or even in me. I might see a bit of you in me looking back at me in that mirror, because we are twin soulmates. Or as I recently found out,
Twin soulmates?
twin soulmates. Which
Oh my
means
god,
two
she
closer
mentions
soulmates
twin
is
flames.
two or one soul that was ripped apart.
Which
in
twin
different
flame
lifetimes,
soulmates
and then in this
are not a
lifetime,
thing,
found each other again
by the
to
way.
make a
It's
whole
you're either a
soul.
twin flame or a soulmate.
So, I guess before, whenever I didn't know much about love, I always thought you complete me.
Always,
was so
yes,
cliche.
always.
Because I was like, people use the word love way too much. They use the
Did anyone hear somebody in the background just a second ago? Did that sound like Dee Dee making a noise in the background?
I didn't, but can you play it back? Like, can you go back a few seconds?
I'm going back 20 seconds just in case. Okay, listen real close. I could be
Let's
hearing
see,
something
guys.
else. I'm keeping my hand on the mouse.
and one in this lifetime found each other again to make a whole soul. So, I guess before, whenever I didn't know much about love, I always thought
That was Dee Dee, right? That
I
was
didn't
somebody.
hear anything.
You didn't hear it?
You didn't hear it?
I didn't hear it.
I
Okay.
didn't.
Okay, I'm going back one more time.
But
Listen
remember,
really
they
close.
also
It
had
almost-
cats.
This is just
so.
to me. It almost sounds like, like she's like laughing about something,
Something.
or screaming about something, but not like
Not in terror.
Maybe the
not in
TV?
terror or anything like that.
Yeah, the
going back
TV.
again, guys. Just listen to
Cats
that.
and her cats. Okay.
Oh, it could
Oh,
be
they
the cats
decided
again.
to cat. Yeah,
We're
they
just
had a
looking
cat
at it
too.
just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah,
again
maybe
to
with
make
like
a
if when you
whole
had
soul.
have headphones, because they have
So,
headphones on. So maybe when you
I
have
guess before,
headphones.
whenever I didn't know much about love, I always
You didn't hear that?
Okay, I did hear that. It's like a weird zip.
Yeah, it goes up.
Maybe it was a cat, but it kind of didn't sound like a cat.
Okay,
The
we'll
cats
go
were
back
laughing
and
at
then
Gypsy,
we'll,
too.
and then we'll listen a few.
Yeah, I'm
For
going
a little
back
bit.
one more time just so you guys can listen one more time, and then we'll just keep going with the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
each other again, whole soul. So, I guess before, whenever I didn't know much about love, I always thought you complete me was so cliche, because I was like, people use the word love way too much. They use the word soulmate way too much. There's no such thing as soulmates. I may have believed in true love, but never could understand it because I never felt it for anyone.
Yeah,
But
I
little did
think the
knew,
background
I
video
always
in the
felt it for
pill
someone.
one is just the
I just needed
TV.
him to come along to show me that, and that was you. And Because, like, I always do see.
I feel like they had the TV on all the time.
That was a cat.
I'm
That
like
was
that
a cat.
sometimes. I'm like that
Now,
sometimes
that was
too.
pointed out just in case.
That was the
So
first time I was.
sometimes
so.
you guys
See,
will
guys,
probably
we're
hear.
debunking
I
things
remember
as
there
we
was
go.
one
Yeah,
video
and
recently I
everything
did,
we've
and I
seen.
was like, oh
Trying
my
to
god.
take a,
There was like people screaming because I was
take a
watching a.
logical
I
approach
love
to it.
horror movies.
Okay,
Obviously,
let's play
love
again.
horror movies.
Sorry for
Um,
going back over
and
that,
so I was
but,
like, people are probably gonna
analyze
think
things.
crazy. Thank you for the gamer cat. They decided it was a cat, guys.
The stars and
Yes,
think
always
that you were
Gawk
thinking
Mom.
about me, or every birthday since I was 13.
That or a
I blow out
podcast,
my
one or
candle
the other.
and wish for you to come and find me.
We didn't make that jump
And
cut. She did.
wish
Agree,
that
Kat
you'd
did.
hear me. And that happened when I was 14. Yes, I made mistakes. When I was 14 and 15, good Lord, all the mistakes I made. And Timon, it did not help. She just went crazy in that time.
When she was 14 and 15,
And I
what?
look back on it now and think, what was I thinking? I kept on hoping that each man I'd see was the one. Even though I didn't love them, I may have told them the L word, even though I didn't mean it.
Yeah, Nick
It wasn't
knew how
until I
old she
met
was.
you that I realized what true love is, what real love is. And I know
know,
the difference
right?
now.
It's like
It's
14 and
so
what did you do
dull.
when you were 14 and
Or-
15, bro?
It was like, I always said the metaphor this way. It was always like
I
was
give
drinking
it
water, and then
2.5.
whenever I met you,
Doing
it
a
was like
podcast is
drinking
not easy.
milk from
It is
the
not for the
milk
weak.
from heaven.
Given that she probably
You know,
has
it
some
was
help,
Drinking the
it's
most
really not for the
perfect
weak.
liquid in the world.
I'll give
And
give it a
makes you
concern.
feel
I'll go
happy
with you,
inside. It gives
Nelly,
you
and I'll give it a
confidence. It gives you
conservative
wind.
5 episodes.
And
Just because
that
I
is
think
the
she's gonna
reason
run
you've
through her
always
group of
been there
friends.
to lift me up. You've
That's
always
what I
been
think.
there. For the past
Bye,
2
Carrie.
years,
Thank you
you've
for
been
coming and hanging out.
always just bringing me up, never bringing me down. And I think
I know
that
they'll be all. They're just haters.
compliment
Carrie,
each other
thank
so
you.
well
I
in
appreciate
that
you.
way
Have a
because
good one.
even though I have my down times,
Tanking, not
you're
ranking.
very spunky.
Yeah, I
Your
think 2 or
personality,
3.
That's
Yeah.
the bubbly part of me.
It is very
And,
much harder than it looks.
You're-
Very
you have the
much, very
bubbly
much,
side
very much
too.
so.
Sometimes
I have
can
been.
be
So this
serious.
is.
Just not gonna
So
be serious. But the both of us,
let's talk a little bit about Gypsy doing her podcast, right? So I have the podcast I currently have is my 3rd and last one. If this one does not last, I will not do podcasts anymore, unless somebody else helps me with it. But I tried to do a podcast with one of my friends at the time, and we were going to do true crime because I thought that it was really cool, and I started listening to more like friendship, like true crime only works like when you have like a friendship vibe and you guys understand each other and your dynamics. And see, it just didn't work with that friend. We did one episode, and then to schedule people to commit to doing something that doesn't pay you in the beginning is very hard. Especially when I'm a mom, we were both working, it was hard, right? Then I did my second podcast where I thought I would be a little bit more personable and be, just me and talk about the things that I like. Well, that was before I decided to do true crime. So it kind of didn't fit anymore because I didn't want people to know me like that. So I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. So now I have my podcast, Blurred Lines, Crime, Conspiracy, and the Truth Behind the Gossip. And I'm on episode 18, I think, now. I skipped, like last week I had to skip because I was just not feeling it. This week I do have an episode coming out on Friday. And let me tell you, it is just a cut and dry podcast, like the easiest you can possibly do. Okay, I don't have music, I don't have production, I am literally editing, recording, and posting everything myself, and it's not easy. Let me tell you, the first one I did, I had my friend, she did all the research, she had the equipment and the stuff to edit it, so I just listened to it, and I was like, gave her some things, and that was it, right? My second one was a little bit easier for me because, again, it was a lot of myself, and I had the proper equipment to be doing it. This one has been a struggle because I've been trying to get the proper equipment, and now I finally have my laptop, but it works so slow. I don't know why. I've ran it through stuff and it's fast. Maybe I'm just slow. I don't know. Whatever. So there's no going back. She's gonna try still. I wish I had time. I would love to. Yeah. It's awesome to do it, but you have to remember, like, I become hyper aware of how I say because that's gonna be a huge thing, especially with Gypsy. She says a lot. You're hyper aware of what you're saying in a conversation. Like, it's a whole different battlefield. You can't just be like jump on and have a mic and be like, hey, welcome to my podcast, you know? Like, you really can't just do it. It's not that easy. Like, it's not that simple. So again, I considering she probably has people behind her because the whole Tori spelling thing, and then she had the Kale Lowry thing. She did all these people's podcasts, so I'm sure she's able to ask for advice and all that stuff. And honestly, Ken seems kind of techie, and he's kind of obsessed with her voice because I don't know why people are obsessed with her voice. It's like nails on a chalkboard. That's why we're taking a little break. But considering all of that, I think it's going to have a lot of backlash, and there's going to be a lot of things that she's going to say that people aren't going to agree with, and it's going to be very, very hard for her. You have to be very engaging. Instead of giving, like, you can't be sitting here just giving people advice. That's what Gypsy thinks, that making content or talking about stuff is giving people advice. That's not what it's about. It's about putting your feelings out there, your emotions, and then receiving back that and debating or talking or hearing people out. This whole podcast is going to be her giving advice when she's a girl that literally never lived life. Her words. You know? Girl, I have to work. Just catching up. Yeah. Reached out to Kale. I don't like Kale, so I dislike Kale so bad. That girl's not gonna listen. She likes the drama. She likes the what do you call it? The problematic portion of it. I don't know. Let's continue. See?
Compliment each other very, very well because we're so alike in that way. And it's like, oh my god, you like that too? Oh my god. And you know, it's just, playful side is so much fun. And it's just, we fit so perfectly together. And these past 2 years have been the best in my whole life. And
all her friends.
I can't wait for more. And I'm going to spend not just the rest of
Yep, very problematic. I don't know why my computer does this. Like, when it's down for a little bit, it takes forever to load.
my life, but forever with you. Because I'm just that in love. And sometimes I say I'm too much in love because you affect my emotions so much. We could have a misunderstanding and I'll just break down and be like, You know, it's like
I don't know if that's me or them. I think it's me. Sorry, guys.
into the world if I displease you or make you sad, because, you know, your emotions affect my emotions, and, you know...
There are people that do, or did.
And,
my Facebook is proving it now. This is so stupid. I hate this thing already, guys. Sorry. I'm just gonna go back a little bit to see if maybe it'll, like, load up. I have no idea why, and it's not my Wi-Fi. I don't know why. And, I have hardly used anything on the computer, so...
understand it, because I never felt it for anyone.
I mean, it's a possibility. It'll take time, though. It's not going to be immediate because not everybody is aware of all the stuff that we've seen and that's come out, you know. So they have to put it all together with everything and figure out how things would work with what's already been said, you know.
That was a cat. That was a cat.
That was a meow. I just want to point it out just in case.
That was a.
Okay, this is irritating me. So, guys, I might reload this. Let me see where I'm at.
First time I
40,
was hearing this,
44.
so.
See, guys, we're debunking things as we go.
40, 44. Sorry, guys. I have to reload it because it's... Let's see if it reloads. You should have heard her defend Gypsy. Oh, yeah. That woman is like, I don't know. I mean, there's, I hope that she takes medication for that because that is highly, I don't know. It's disturbing. No, it's not raining.
But little did I knew, I always felt it for someone. I just needed him to come along to show me that. And that
See, it's still doing it. Oh my god, guys, I hate this already.
was you. But
And like, I'm even charging my laptop and it's like halfway charged. And it does this. I'm about to just use my phone. The F for more than 30 seconds. Yeah, well, they tried to make their videos at least like 20 minutes, Gypsy and Nick, so I might hop off here soon anyways, guys. I have a lot of crap to do and I'm usually not live every day. I've just been going live because I took a little hiatus from work because I worked a lot last week, but I'm gonna start, probably gonna go to work tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. I have to get some stuff done first, but what the heck? I don't know what's going on. It's so weird.
because like I always
See, it like keeps stopping.
used to.
That was a cat. That was a cat.
That was a meow. I just want to point it out just in case.
That was
Oh,
the first time I
Kathy,
was
I hope
hearing
you feel
this, so.
better.
See, guys, we're debunking things as we go. We're
Yeah.
not believing everything we see.
Let's see if
Trying
it
to
works
take
a little bit. I'll
uh,
stay a little bit longer.
You know, take a logical approach to it. Okay, I'm pressing play again. Sorry for going back over the cat, but you know, gotta analyze things sometimes.
Talk to you as strange as it sounds. I used to chalk up the stars and
Aw.
think if you were thinking about
Sorry to
me,
hear that,
or
Kathy.
every birthday.
I know,
since
it's
I was
like,
13,
Nikki, it's like,
would
I
love
am
to
done.
I
I
wish for you to come
do not
and
want to hear this
find me.
We
nonsense
didn't make
anymore.
that jump cut. She did a
Wish
great
that
job.
you'd hear me. And that happened when I was 14. Yes, I made mistakes. When I was 14 and 15, good Lord, all the mistakes I made. And Simone did not help. She just went crazy in that time. And I look back on it now and think, what was I
I
thinking?
can't stand it no more. Get this
I
off
kept
my
on
screen.
hoping that each man
I think it's
see
my internet that
was
keeps
the
dropping
one,
out.
even though I didn't love them,
It's
I
weird that you
told
guys
them
didn't drop out
the
though.
word.
It's like dropouts like here and there.
It wasn't until I met
I need to
you
call my internet
that
provider.
I realized what true love is, what real love is.
Really
And I know
love.
the difference now. It's, before it was so dull. Or it was like, always said the metaphor this way. It was always like I was drinking water, and then whenever I met you, it was like drinking milk from bliss, milk from heaven. You know, it was drinking the most perfect liquid in the world that makes you feel complete inside, that gives you hope again, that gives you wings. And that has been you, darling. You have always been there to lift me up. You've always been there. For the past 2 years, you've been always just bringing me up, never bringing me down. And I think that
Milk from
we complement
heaven.
each other so well
Yes.
in that way, because
That is
even
the
though I have my
most
down times,
wildest.
I'm usually a very spunky, super personality. That's bubbly part of me. And you're
That
you have
is
bubbly
the
side to you
craziest
that's
form
so
of love bombing
serious.
right
Just
there,
don't
like
have to be
Toxic
serious.
Barbie said.
But the both of us complement each other very well.
Okay,
We're
so you
well
guys want me
balanced in
to
that
see
way.
the Ruby video at the end? Okay, so there's calls. Let's see, what's this one? In the white wig. Let's see if it loads, guys. Call to serve. Thank you for the heart. You watched for 200 minutes. Woo woo. Hold on, let's see if it'll play, guys.
Of how the dom-sub dynamic works in BDSM that you do not know to say if you, like, she said that specifically to him, in my opinion.
It's not something you just pull out of your whatever.
Right.
Yeah, she's definitely versed in the lingo and a lot of the aspects of it.
Her, I'll do and say and speak and practically be your little puppet. And we'll have a very good time together. I was enjoying that.
I'm watching the one with
thing we
the
had
blonde
going
wig.
earlier. Hopefully, maybe one day we can do that in person. I know that we talked, and
Who's this supposed to be?
at times
Gypsy?
I could be a little bit stubborn. But hey, you'll get to love that in time.
It's
Maybe in time you
Demonia.
might get rid of that part of me. I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
This is like the real part of her. I
Oh,
feel like.
right. About adoring you. I think that you're the most sexiest, hot. I want to fuck you till your ears bleed.
Hey, TikTok shop.
And I will.
Ears bleed?
So, to you,
What?
I pledge my life, my love, my admiration, and my everlasting enslavement to you.
Wow. Okay, so let me see if I can find this one. I'm gonna watch this one. I'll watch the rest of it later, but let's watch the Demonia one, the one in the red wig. And I think, isn't this one the one that has the screenshots from that were released before?
Ben, sound off in the comments.
So you don't see any nudity, right?
No, again,
I
I'm
know,
sorry,
right,
just wanted to make
Alyssa?
sure, not that I
It's
didn't trust
crazy.
you.
No, you're
I had to
good.
go through a real slow
I'm
roller.
glad you did, just because.
So, with
Hold
peace
on.
and love to everyone.
So, here you go.
Y'all don't want to see that anyway.
This,
If
my
it gets too bad, I'll
friends,
stop it. I'll stop it if it gets
This
too
is the
bad.
full Demona video.
is Ruby's introduction video to her perfect match.
It's the
You guys
how
ready?
go.
Okay, hold on, let me turn my camera off.
Yeah, this is Ruby.
Hi there. I'm making this video directed towards Nick's evil side. And, hi there. This is Ruby. And I'm making this video as an introduction video. So I'm going to give you a 15-minute video talking to you about stuff. Trying to figure out what to say. Well, as you know, I'm the evil side of Gypsy, or Bella, whatever. And I'm making this video to you because you are my match. I could say that we might be identical, but I don't think that would be true, considering that you're probably more evil than I am. And I do have boundaries. So, I guess you being the more stronger and brutal would be the perfect match. I do have a list of interests I like doing. Well, obviously one of them is getting in trouble. I have a very good habit of that. Do I feel sorry whenever I get in trouble? No. I have something that I call myself, I think that my caring is broken. Or this is what I say, because I don't seem to care about whenever I get in trouble. Now, of course, that would be completely different with you. If I got in trouble with you, I'd be seriously scared out of my wits. But,
None.
if I'm the law, or whatever, like the law I'm not scared of, and I'm not scared to push the boundaries with getting in trouble with the law. I am willing to do anything with you, sir. That includes murder.
TikTok
That
shop.
includes beating up someone.
TikTok shop. Beating up someone?
A girl tries to become your girlfriend or a girlfriend to Nick as a whole, she's dead. I'm gonna fucking kill her with pleasure. Lots of blood. Lots of gore. Because I'm gonna get my nails dirty. I will literally cut them so they will be sharp. I will take a nail clipper and sharpen them up because I will scratch. That is my signature mark. I scratch. So I don't only kill with or beat up with punching. I beat
TikTok
up,
shop, guys.
I kick ass and I scratch. That's my signature trademark.
Good morning, Amber. Oh.
And if it's a girl that is trying to just get with me for sex, I might allow it, like I might not. It depends how. Does that work? It depends how receptive and how possessive I am of you at the time. So if she's just trying to get with you for sex, I will kill her.
TikTok shop, guys.
Because
TikTok
she
shop.
might mess with your heart.
Those sales are crazy right
I
now.
might let you
Holiday
have sex with
season.
her, and then we kill her together. And like I said, no matter what, if she tries to get with you as a girlfriend, she's dead either way. So, no matter what, another woman's not going to be involved. Because I will take care of it. And I will do it happily. As for you raping me,
What? This video is a red flag. If there ever was a red flag, this video is a red flag.
if it was a situation where it was to deal with your exes, I would be involved with it, but most likely I would be the one to be your assistant type of person. So I
Assistant?
would be helping you clean up, but also helping you with the rape and the murder. But I'm not quite as brutal whenever it's the family. So if it's someone I don't know, or someone I like, I might not want to touch it, you know?
What?
Let you do
You
that.
guys. She literally just said, I will just be your assistant. I will be your assistant if it's a family member. Basically already putting in his mind, this is what's going to happen with her mom. What? The actual fuck?
Or if it's with someone that I care about, or that I'm very close to, and I have emotional
Crazy.
feelings with beating them up or something.
Like
that
her
will be
mom.
all on you. Unless you commanded me to help you. Then I might do it, like I'm not sure. I'd probably just beg you to not bring me into it. But if it was for a stranger, I have no problems with it.
What?
Now what I want to talk about is you raping me. You can rape me anytime you want. That includes when I'm sleeping, when I'm awake, what I'm eating.
And basically, the whole thing she said on the stand about that, this is proving that she just gave her consent. That was her consent. Even if they were doing, that was part of everything. That was her consent.
The right kind of sex.
What? When was this? Does anybody know when they say like this was filmed? Like the date this was filmed?
Anything else?
Oh, yeah, this is Chloe.
Stealing.
It was 2015, 8 months prior. Okay.
I'm very good at stealing. I'm probably more better at it.
She needed to push
It
him.
doesn't mean that.
She needed something that would give him a push. And creating Ruby is what gave him the push.
He would probably like me to steal something like a TV or steal something that's a bit bigger than I'm used to stealing. I'm used to just stealing stuff like.
So they're not showing these consecutively. They're showing them all over the place, to my understanding, as they're going through them. So even though we've seen the anniversary videos first, that doesn't mean that it was around the anniversary video.
Very, very good at planning. So
No, Chloe. She's trying to get my fingers.
Look for cameras. You know, other stuff that can teach you about stealing. That
This is insanity. This is just insanity. Demonia wasn't cutting it, so she had to go with Ruby. Oh my god.
You and I can do that together.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I want to do things by myself?
Very much a manipulator. Very much.
As long as you put me or put us in charge of planning, because we can plan together. If we plan together, we could commit the crime together and have fun together.
Especially when you lived in it for so long, you know what I mean?
You know, make our getaway together. If we ever decide to get a car, it'd probably be the
Door open super wide, talking loud, but my mom watched me 24/7 and I had no time to myself.
So if, say, you went into a store, grab something, I would be driving the getaway car. So I'm getting a really good. Now what I want to talk about is, since I covered the whole basis of fun and crime stories, if you do, because I believe it is decided you that wants to kill all of your exes, I will help you do it, with pleasure, especially if you're a bitch. Sorry, this is free thought. And I will do it happily with you. That on the side.
Yes, for real.
Romance,
This video literally is everything.
as you probably noticed, I'm probably not the most touchy-feely, lovey-dovey kind of side of me. That is Rose, Bella, Kitty, maybe even Candy. But me, I'm a bit more tough love.
Weird. I did get a trampoline.
I won't ever
I love it,
try
Zoe.
and be rough to you or
So after seeing this video, I'm gonna do a full length video on YouTube on this.
I might.
This
you
just
know, do the
continuously
whole,
gets
I love
worse.
your
It
worship
continuously
part,
gets
which
worse.
and things like that. But I'm showing you I love and adore and worship you. I would do that more in an aspect of showing you rather than just saying. So if I might steal something for you, that's an act of love. If I take the hit for you, that's an act of worship. You get the hint. You get the
Always
picture.
finding ways. Yes.
Just so you know that I really honestly,
Yes.
I am all yours. So,
I'm gonna work on it, guys. I have other things I'm working on right now, but I'm gonna definitely fit it into my projects that I have going on right now.
For me,
I think it's a good time.
that does match.
Maybe it's even a good time to start putting together a little podcasty, because there's gonna be a couple of
or something for him,
portions to it.
and find out that there's you. I didn't see any happy about that. So it's kind of like
Only thing different is her wigs, somebody said.
And my soulmate, my twin flame soulmate, so I'm so happy. And I show my happiness in ways of showing affection, but saying it in different
Jordan,
ways.
so Ken has always said he won't watch any of this stuff because it's her past. Her past is in her past. And Ryan is still saying that Nick was all at fault. So
I have hair.
yeah. Oh yeah, because there's so much more.
Are dark and black. So I got a black leather jacket. It's faux, but it's like nice.
Yeah, because she was getting she needed it to happen. She wanted to get out.
Chocolate.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier too. We're calling 5. I'm calling 5 tops. 5
But
episodes.
whenever we're on a practice spree, I'll probably wear something a bit more body hugging. So I'm more flexible that way. My personality borderlines on someone who is a psychopath, because I do come up with very, very bad ideas that in evil ideas, so not bad ideas, there's evil ideas. And some of them might be like really crazy stuff, and they might be really pointless really, but they're fun to me, so I do it anyway. But it's for real fun stuff.
She has a connect at TMZ, so they're not gonna talk negatively about her.
Vandalism, raping, different stuff like that. We do together.
All right, guys.
I don't do
So
that. I wanna
let me
do that by
see.
myself. Another thing I want to talk about.
They weren't showing it for a little bit, but I kind of want to see.
I like playing the Joker.
Significant because in his interrogation,
Let's listen to a little of their
stuff like that,
feedback.
Nick kept saying over and over, "I really do worship her. I really do worship her."
Yeah. My mind is a little blown at the
Don't
moment,
take TMZ.
so I wasn't expecting that.
They won't cover it.
Something
Take
that
the
I was
bigger
thinking, does this-
news stations like CBS,
Okay, when she
ABC,
talks about
any of the local Louisiana stations,
non-consensual
things like
relations,
that,
does it sound
Missouri
like She's talking
stations.
about consensual non-consent.
Don't take
Absolutely.
TMZ.
Like
They're
like
not
it's
a reputable. They're fake
okay,
news
you look like-
anyways.
God,
Yes, Bailey Sarian. Take her in my
No,
comments,
like, I mean,
guys.
obviously that's what
I
you're
would
saying,
love
but,
to
like,
get
it
with
is,
Bailey
like,
Sarian.
a thing that's, I mean, I guess it's
Yeah, it's a
related to
role-playing
the
kind of
BDSM community in some way.
thing.
Obviously not a part of all BDSM.
I think it was just
that
an
really
A
stuck out
instead
to
of
me. I
an
was like,
E,
oh, I've definitely seen
Allie.
that
It's
before.
okay.
It's on the screen now, but yeah.
I thought it was significant.
Yeah, Bailey is one of my
that she
huge,
said,
like,
that she would help him clean up
inspirations
after
for
her.
doing what I do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Didn't she say too that not as brutal if they're family?
Yes, she did. She did.
Yeah, it said that it would be hard unless you commanded me. But, you know, if it was your exes, I would do it with pleasure. And I would be brutal. And then she
Gypsy's
said
reached
she
out
would
to me before.
clip her nails to claws and scratch.
She
Were there
wanted me
scratches
to
when you
dox
were friends?
Ken's ex. She reached out to me
There
prior
was
to
on Nick on
for.
his back.
I think she was
Yes,
trying to
there were
correct
on
me on something,
Quite
and
a-
then she blocked
quite a
me. And then
significant scratch.
her current
That's
boyfriend
interesting 'cause
Ken
there's a video on the
actually
internet I've
harassed
seen,
me as well.
by the
So
girl Zora,
yeah,
where Gypsy said if somebody tries to do
yeah,
something,
she's
claw
been
their
in my
eyes out.
DMs plenty of times.
There's a message
Plenty.
Gypsy sent to her after she was out of prison. So she's still the same person. as
Can I
when-
get her to talk? No,
She really
she has me
is.
blocked.
Real quick, I see a bunch
Yeah,
of
she
people
blocked
saying
me
that
after
I
she
got
tried to
something I
dox
thought
Ken's
of, but it
ex,
seems like
and
that
I
would've been
wasn't
in
talking to her like I
blood,
was a
like
fangirl.
friend
She blocked me.
Yeah.
So.
Instead of,
I have that video up on my
Really
YT
don't
channel.
No,
I'll post it over on my Facebook. You guys can follow me
So
on
that's
Facebook
something
too,
to
Ashtootrippy.
dispose.
I post things over there, so I
if
can
you
post
ladies
all of
don't
the.
have
I'm gonna
anything
actually
else
go
to
through and
add,
post
I'm
all the
just going to
videos of
take
that.
this
So
stream over to Military Broadcast
No,
Radio.
not
and
at all.
stream it so that
Not at
it's
all.
on every platform.
all right, guys. So that's all I'm gonna get into today. That was eye opening. That was crazy. So today. Thank you. Today, so are her friends changing? No, her friends are not changing their tune. They're actually, you know what is really funny is that girl Sheena, which if you guys know Gypsy's friend group, Sheena is one of the more unstable ones, in my opinion, of course. She said, oh, so in that sentence, what did she say? Something about, you must think vampires are real or something. It's not AI. No, that would be illegal. Yeah, these women would be in jail, and they're backed by military radio. So military broadcast radio. I don't think that would be, but yeah. So they said something about, oh, if you believe that, then you must believe that vampires are real. And I'm like, what? Like, that don't make no kind of sense, okay? Believing, it's crazy. Just the way that they react to things shows, whenever somebody has to react to what somebody is saying, that just shows even more how guilty the person is. Oh yeah, I seen that too. My body, my choice. Yeah. Thank you for going to that part. I needed to see your... Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yesterday's live will be posted after I get off here today. I'm going to also post this live on my YouTube as well. So you should have that posted. I'm going to work on that right away because I'm going to get you guys my reactions. And yeah, there might be a long form video coming very soon about all of this because it's crazy. About her wanting her kid. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. They're like, oh, that was her past. Like, when you have a past like that, you're not over here trying to become a celebrity off of murdering your mom. Like, her own mouth, her own mind. I have not yet seen Nick say this and that. Yeah. Yeah, what I said yesterday was I really love the Dee Dee video because it gives you the dynamic between mother and daughter, and it wasn't a bad dynamic. Like, you can, vibes and energy tells you a lot, and you can sense that animosity or anything just was not between them. You can sense Gypsy's kind of animosity towards these videos. So they show a different perspective of, oh, now we see these videos. Oh, now we can actually see what played out in these. We can actually see the demeanor of Nick. We can actually see the demeanor of Gypsy and how she doesn't really change much from persona to persona. And that says a lot about it, right? So, it made me cry. I love that one. It just shows the dynamic. My YouTube is Ashtootrippy. If you type in Ashtootrippy, just like on here, it is the same profile picture. You'll find me on there. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like. Be sure to comment. I do have my reactions to the Gypsy videos, the first portion. But this is going to be a different one because this is a whole different thing. So be sure to check that out. Also, guys, for those of you guys that don't know, I do have a podcast. It's called Blurred Lines, Crime, Conspiracy, and the Truth Behind the Gossip. I am coming out with a brand new episode on Friday. We are going to talk about the Las Cruces bowling alley murders that is still unsolved. That's what we're going to be talking about on Friday. So be sure you're subscribed anywhere you listen to podcasts. I have about 17 episodes you can listen to now, including some updates and stuff like that I used to do, which I am thinking of bringing back because it gives me other things to look at and talk about on my page as well. So be sure you're subscribed anywhere you listen to podcasts, including on my YouTube, Ashtootrippy. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay positive, stay awesome, and we'll talk about it next time. Bye, guys.